working? Are we getting it working? Are we working? Are we working? Let's see if we working. Let's see if it works. See if we went live on YouTube like it says we is. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, folks. Gonna get into it. Just hold on. It still don't say I'm live on YouTube. Oh, it do say I'm live on YouTube. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that, folks? We're live on YouTube. We're
Final
live on
count,
YouTube.
folks.
Marcel.
Am I wrong though?
So, is this live? It won't let me click it on. Also it doesn't show up.
There is a chance this will be a blowout game, but there's also a chance it might be actually good.
There's a big chance that this is a blowout game. There is
Yeah,
a giant chance that this is an absolute blowout game.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think the only thing I'm really hyped about is the actual halftime show. Besides that, from looking at all the stats as it's from the team overall, before I say my piece, uh,
Mm-hmm.
do you think the Chiefs are just gonna just run through the Eagles or not?
Well, before we get into all that, we have something we gotta talk about real quick. Earlier in the week, yesterday, as a matter of fact, Virginia McCaskey, the Chicago Bears owner, who would own the Chicago Bears since October 31st of 1983, sadly passed away yesterday, and we here at Studio Sports Media want to extend our prayers and our thoughts towards the McCaskey family and the Bears organization. She lived a long, healthy life. She was happy being the Bears owner, and she always wanted what was best for her team. So to the McCaskey family, we're sorry for your loss, and you're in our thoughts and prayers.
102 is a long time to be alive. I'm just saying.
102 is an outstanding life. I absolutely love that.
I understand, like I understand she was hundreds and be missed, but Jesus, he he was killing. She was at 101, just like I did everything I wanted to do. Like, what regrets would you have being that old, that successful? I would say almost none, to be honest.
I mean,
Oh,
she
basically,
lived an extremely successful life, so I don't think there's any issues with that at all.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like all hopes and dreams achieved, did her thing, and just relax. Who's gonna own the team now? Do you know?
I do not believe that the Bears have come up with a new owner yet. I will have to look into that and get back to y'all on that question. Or if somebody in chat that is here knows, then we can talk about it.
So it
I'm
was
trying to
literally just
get this pushed out to the community, you feel me? Just give me a minute. So you asked me, what was that question you asked me?
we forgot. Oh, I remember now actually. So, before I say my piece on my personal take is, do you think the Chiefs are just gonna just run through the Eagles, or the Eagles are gonna put a good fight?
I don't think we necessarily see them just run through the Eagles because you got to look at it this way. The Eagles have one of the best defenses in the league right now. What
They do.
exactly are the Chiefs going to be able to do differently where it's not the Eagles defense flying all around? You feel me? I mean, it's not
Yeah. Eagles flying.
how do I put it? The Eagles have the best secondary in the league right now.
Yeah.
And the
All their.
Chiefs have, I believe, the 10th best ranked offense in the league right now. Oh, my stream went away. Okay, so I can't keep my actual stream open. That's retarded. Oh, yes, I can. So, me personally, I think we're going to see a good game because we have two of the best, most talented quarterbacks in the league right now facing off in the Super Bowl. Again, we have one of the best running backs in the league in Saquon Barkley, and then you just have the entire Eagles defense. There's not really a single person on that defense that you can snub out and say, hey, You're not good. You really can't.
No,
Everybody on that
not
defense is
that's not.
outstanding.
I would definitely say because how I look at the analytics, I look at kind of overall because it's a team sport at the end of the day type. You know what I mean? But like when I'm looking, the overall standings, I think the Eagles. There's a pretty high chance that they're gonna get it. Passes. I mean, besides that, the only thing they really got against the Eagles really have less of is passes yards per game, rushing yards per game. That's really, even though that's not really like a big thing. Everything else, the Eagles beat them almost every single time.
Every
Interceptions are the
time.
same now, but time of possession, they rank third, and that's the Eagles. For the Chiefs, they rank sixth. Like, what are they really gonna do? In my personal opinion, don't get me wrong. I'm a hater for both teams right now. I'm so upset the Ravens lost against the Bills. I'm still hurt about that, but I'm gonna keep it as neutral as possible without projecting my overall hatred against both these teams. I think the Eagles got it. I personally think the Eagles got it. Maybe I'm just a bird fan. Who knows? But I think they
You're
got it.
definitely a Bird fan.
Wow, you have to say it out loud though.
You're definitely, I had to say it out loud. You're absolutely 100% a Bird fan, my boy. And
All more
there's
so
there's
that
nothing that you can do to convince me that you're not.
I wasn't going to.
Okay, as
I,
long as we're on the
I
same
did not.
page. But let's let
But
me let's get
Patrick
into it.
Mahomes,
Yeah, let's get
he's
into it.
cheating. I don't know how. Either way, let's get it.
He's not cheating. He's not cheating. So my computer's kind
I'm
of
just
messing
hating.
up, so I'm gonna try to do my best to keep the stream and cameras up for you guys who are watching. Um, kind of a struggle right now. Oh, dang. Uh,
Alright, so you'll be out here typing on the screen with me doing like two,
yeah,
three
no, you good.
other different things right now.
Let me see if I can do
Yeah,
this. Probably not. This is going to be difficult. Where is 2025?
well, it's difficult to make a guy.
All right, so let's get into it, y'all. We're gonna start off with the NFL awards and who, if we think they deserve them or if we think they did not deserve them. So let's pop into it. Starting off, obviously, with the MVP. You got, oh, this is a tough conversation for you. This is a tough conversation for my boy Marcel here. I didn't even really introduce any of us either. I'm Noah with Studio Sports. This is one of our kind of quiet analysts, Marcel. He's joining in on the rare times he pops out of his little area and talks
In
with
my
us
little
and
area.
has some conversations. I said a little area, you heard me. But no, so we've got quarterback Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, of that Bills Mafia, the insane Bills Mafia, who is shirtless in negative 10-degree weather because y'all are just wild up there for no reason. But your
Yeah, all of
quarterback
you.
finally got an MVP, right? Y'all, y'all
Ooh,
went to
good for
the
them.
y'all went y'all went to the AFC Championship game, lost, but you have a lot to build on. So what are we looking at in terms of Josh Allen and this Bills team in order to get back to the AFC Championship? What are we looking at them trying to do? Maybe, trying to change up something. I mean, what to do?
I mean, has there been any trades recently? I haven't really been tracking trades like close up.
No
I've
trade.
been hating so hard, so I can't help it. No, at least the Chiefs beat them. I don't really care. I got that going for me at least. I hate the Chiefs too, but bias. But I'm not gonna lie. Besides, I don't know, the overall team performance is above average. Not really much to really say. They made it very pretty far in the season. They have a pretty okay record. Let me double check the record real quick. Actually, 13-4.
13 and
Yeah,
4 is not. I think personally they need to shore up their defense. I think offensively they don't have anything to worry about, but
yeah.
defensively they have a
Offensively,
whole
they're
lot to
fine.
worry about just
Yeah, because
because it's questionable. Like there's nothing
I'm
happening
not
for
gonna
them
lie.
back there
It's
really.
to me personally. I think like they always letting somebody get in really close. Like almost every single game they're in, somebody is just bashing on through. I haven't really seen anything this season that really made them they can go, oh yeah, they need to do this. It's always like they do the same thing every single time. It all really does is just kind of push games into a stalemate, or try to like if they're losing, they just kind of just hold off as long as they can.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you said, they get there, they get to the final push, they get to the end where they feel like, all right, we're safe. All right, you're not. You're losing. And
I
now
mean,
you
you
don't know what happened. You just lost the game.
exactly. I mean, I'm
It
all
almost seems like a
salty.
focus thing is an issue for them. They don't focus for as long as they need to, and they lose sight of what's going on by getting caught up in winning this game that
Yep.
they felt like probably they didn't have a chance to win. But then they get out here, they start winning, and then all of a sudden, hey, we're super excited now. So we're just gonna kind of play down a little
It's,
bit.
it's the complacency. That's really what it is. No, for a team whose whole mascot is a little buffalo, there is a lack of.
Exactly.
You would think, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you would really expect their defense to be a lot better than what it is compared to the offense. That's just me personally. But what
I
do I know?
definitely
I'm a
feel,
silly old Ravens fan. I don't know anything. I don't
I,
know nothing. I can't
no,
believe we lost by two. I'm not
I
over
definitely
this.
do feel like there needs to be a balance when it comes to this Bills team. And I definitely feel like we're going to see a balance maybe this year. Um, what happened to you?
If we lose again to the Bills anytime next year, I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't. Because we beat the Steelers. Yes, I'm on the Ravens right now. Give me a second. We beat the Steelers. Yes, I get it. The quarterback was out. I don't care. A win is a win. Leave me alone. But we beat them again. We beat them twice. Happy with it. We struggled against them all season. But when it counted, we did our thing, and then we get beat by these.
You can't even call them. You can't even call them no names.
I can't. I can't. I'm not going to because it's like this. They're not a bad team.
Hmm.
I'm just biased, but it's just they really honestly they could have actually probably beaten the Chiefs. Not gonna lie, it was a 29-32 game. Get strengthen your defense, get it together, then y'all will definitely see a lot more success next season. That'll be the Ravens. I hate all of you, but that's fine. Next subject.
Don't worry, y'all. We gonna give Marcel his own little Ravens nest for him to get up on here and rant to y'all about the Ravens and the poor decisions they make in the postseason.
Don't get me
Um,
started, please.
so
God, don't get
we're
me.
we're gonna
God,
give
oh my.
y'all a Ravens Nest segment featuring Marcel. That's just a name I came up with for it. Ravens Nest. I feel like it's gonna be fire. We're gonna give him a little bit of space to vent, make sure he feel okay. So next
Oh.
on the list, the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell won Coach of the Year. Do we feel like it was deserved for him to win Coach of the
No,
Year
if it was
after
coach of the year,
getting all
why
this
didn't Super
way,
Bowl? If it was coach of the
getting all
year,
this
why didn't
way?
I make Super Bowl?
I mean, yeah, why didn't they? I mean, what was
Like
the the key piece holding them back from beating the Rams in that wild card game?
it's the Rams. No offense to the Rams, but it's the Rams.
They got murdered,
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
27-9. It's not a good look.
Yeah, bro,
It's not a
you
good
even
look
hit
when
the
you're
double
14
digits.
and 3.
Trash.
It's absolutely not a good
I
look.
think they just gave that to him because I know maybe the coach behind the scenes had really great plans, but the team was struggling to keep up with it. I don't see how, but I'm just saying if he was a great head coach and his other coaches were doing their thing, I'm pretty sure they would be in the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, or make it playoffs, something. You know, like, it
I
doesn't
mean, they
show
made the
nothing.
playoffs. They made the playoffs. They went to the first round of the playoffs, but they
Yeah,
lost.
and then lost almost lost bad. It wasn't even like
They
a
lost
close
immediately,
game.
right out the gate.
That's what I'm saying. There was like
Right out the gate.
it felt like they were just satisfied. Oh, we made it to the playoffs. We could just stop trying now. Like,
That's what happens to a lot of
where's
teams.
the heart?
There wasn't. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
you do also have to take into account that this was a Minnesota Vikings team who had not had a bye week since. Oh, where's their bye week at? They haven't had a bye week since week 6. So they played week 5,
Really?
took week 6 off, and then came in on week 7. And they did not have a bye week since.
I don't even remember that lineup right now.
And then the Rams, if we want to get technical with bye weeks and everything, since I did kind of bring it up, they didn't have a bye week either, except a week 6 bye week. But you take a Minnesota Vikings team with Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, and Jordan Addison, and you think, all right, the Rams are a team that you guys just lost to earlier in the season. You know how they play. You've seen
No.
Matthew Stafford play. You know how he plays. Why not go out there and take advantage of, yeah, sure that this team is an experienced team with being in the playoffs and being in the Super Bowl, but go take advantage of the things that they might not have. The experience that might not be there. Take advantage of
It's
it.
it's kind of crazy to me because like this is a team this season that was second in the NFC. They were second. It takes a lot of hard work to get there. And good for them making it to the playoffs. That's not an easy feat, especially going against really experienced teams and new layouts. A lot of teams they did their thing this year. Thank God. A lot of teams, the team layout mostly every single team, it was solid. It was pretty solid, mostly. We'll get into it later. But yeah, they they just really do their thing. Also, don't ever ask me about like individual players, because I
No, I
do team
wouldn't. I
overall
wouldn't
stuff.
expect you to know. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I got you. So
yeah.
up next, with that little segment, up next we've got AP Comeback Player of the Year, Joe Burrow, Joey B. Ruled the jungle, Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? The Bengals.
It looked
Bengals
good
are
face.
Bengals. I don't even know. The Bengals are talked about so much, dude. There's not much to say about the Bengals.
They're okay. It's a little smaller. Their quarterback looks like a 12-year
They
old.
need to re-sign T. Higgins. That's all I'm going to say about the Bengals. Because I did a segment on them not too long ago. I said what I needed to say. Now they need to re-sign T. Higgins, and that's that. Don't send him anywhere else.
They also
Up
they also
next,
need a they also need
we're
a
gonna
quarterback with afro facial hair. This is
we're gonna
embarrassing to
kind
look
of
at.
speed through these and then talk about the Super Bowl and talk about where we need to go because we're running late on time. So here
Oh
we
yeah,
go. Up next, obviously everybody saw it coming. Mr. 2K Man himself, Mr. First Time Super Bowl flying high with the Eagles, Saquon Barkley. You already know. That was the easy
oh
one.
yeah.
Come on now.
That's
Up next, the
deserved.
Broncos Nation Pride. You know what I'm saying? Mile High Country, Pat Surtain the second, Broncos cornerback, and of course, this man gets an intro unlike no other. The young commander, a man put in charge, the one and only, who could lead this team to success, the Commander Faithful, Jaden Daniels, one offensive rookie of the year. That's what I'm talking about. And then, oh, whoa, my computer screen
Not
shut
bad actually.
bugging. My computer screen bugging.
His stats are pretty good actually.
My computer screen is bugging again, bro. I don't know how to fix this.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But
All
we
right,
do
we're
have
gonna rock with
Jared
it, and I'll
Verse.
reset after the stream. Up next, we got Jared verse Gerard verse. I'm not sure if I'm butchering his name, but the Rams pass rusher, the man who goes in there and gets it done. That's what I'm talking about. And then, of course, Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, Jaguars defensive lineman Arik Armstead, of course. Then we've got our Pro Football Hall of Fame, Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gapes, and Sterling Sharp Sr. And I'm not going to go through all the other little ones, but those are some amazing awards. Congratulations to those players. And let's dive into Super Bowl
A
60,
Super
Chiefs versus
Bowl.
Eagles. You already know what the vibe is. I wish my computer screen would stop bugging so I could do things properly, but that's okay as long as the stream still looks great. So let's get into it, Marcel. The Super Bowl, Super
So,
Bowl 60, February
all right.
9th, 6:30.
First things first. First thing first. I am very excited for the halftime show. I think everybody's excited. We gonna see Kendrick Lamar. We gonna see SZA. That's my baby girl. And there's some little talks that we might see Tyler the Creator. I'm looking forward to that. If you see him, it's great. If you don't, still great because we got all stars coming in, and who knows what other guests may appear. especially with Kendrick. If you don't know about the Kendrick versus Drake beef. What's wrong with you? Like, how do you not know?
I do.
But that next year. But
Yeah,
either
man,
way.
start talking. You covering right now.
But either way. We are very much looking forward to this. But our biggest concern is whether or not this will be a one-sided Super Bowl. We have seen other one-sided Super Bowls. I can't think off the top of my head. No one can probably find honestly. But one-sided Super Bowl is a boring Super Bowl. It's like having a boring halftime show. I personally think the Eagles going to put up a good fight. I think the Eagles can definitely do it because the overall stats for the Eagles themselves, it supersedes almost anything the Chiefs have done this season. Points per game, Chiefs are 15, Eagles are 7th. Points against per game, 4th, 2nd, and just yeah, back and forth. But the only thing the Chiefs kind of got on them, even so, it's barely. Let's see if I'm wrong about this. Oh, I was wrong. Interceptions are the same. That's really it. Their overall stats just don't add up. If they are somehow Super Bowl champions, I will be
They're not
surprised.
their stats don't add up because they weren't having to complete. As far as what I saw, a lot of long down the field passes. They're not having to hold the ball as much because they're scoring. They score so quickly.
They do score very quickly. I will give them that. They score pretty.
Same thing with the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles can score insanely quick with Saquon Barkley back there.
But I definitely think the Eagles are more a competitive team. In my
Paper don't always tell the
how
story.
they play, it's entertaining to watch. You're gonna get something out of it.
It's definitely entertaining. I'll give you that. I definitely enjoy watching it. Paper don't always tell the story, and you're right, and that's why we're not talking about paper right now. I mean, we kind of are, but at the same time, we're not.
No, not that.
I mean,
We're gonna talk
it's
about
like you've got two of the most dynamic offenses coming into the Super Bowl to ultimately win. That's the goal, right? That's the goal
it. Yeah,
for 32 NFL teams at the start of the season. When that ball
32.
is first kicked off, that's when it kicks off every team's Super Bowl countdown. Doesn't matter if you went 0-17 or 17 or 18, whatever, 20-0 for going undefeated regular season and postseason. Doesn't matter. It's a new year, fresh start, new staff, more than likely for a lot of teams, new quarterbacks, new wide receivers, new everything.
Well,
And that's
let's let the Super Bowl start first before we start going into that. Because once that's over, it's gonna be a break, and then the new season is gonna start a few months later.
oh no, there's not going to be. My carpet's messed up under my chair. I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta fix
I'm
that.
looking forward.
Tired of that.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm very much looking forward to this.
I am too. I really we've needed a good Super Bowl and I'm excited. I really am. I hope we see a high scoring Super Bowl. We haven't seen a high scoring Super Bowl in a while, at least to my remembrance. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but um I'm genuinely excited to see where this can go. This can go so many different ways. Um I don't know. I don't know. I hope Saquon Barkley has a day. I really do. I hope, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns overall. Jalen Hurts probably 300 yards, couple touchdowns,
Yeah.
one rushing, maybe 2 passing, something like that.
Yeah. But but this is definitely the year if the Chiefs win this, they will be 3 time
It will
Super
it
Bowl
will be a
champions.
three-peat. It will be the first time it's ever
When
been done.
when I'm about to say, like, when does that ever happen? I'm about to say never, cause
Not in the NFL.
definitely not NFL. Definitely not NFL.
It's
This ain't
happened
basketball.
in college, back-to-back natties,
I'm not
and
That's different
basketball
though.
and football.
Yeah, but
There's
if
a D2 school that literally won like 6 back-to-back of their natties.
they did their thing, they did their
They did their
thing.
thing. They still doing it
Nah,
too. They were just back this year.
not literally. You're right.
Yeah, they
I don't.
going crazy. I think it's North Dakota State and South Dakota State that always end up playing each other in the final season,
Mhm.
final games of the season. My computer screen is like glitched, and I'm worried that it's gonna cause damage to my computer. Why did it do this? I think it's hot. Yeah, I need to get a fan.
Let's see. But 2 back to back. Like if you look at everything else, you can see. I mean, when the Patriots were cheating, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I don't care. When they were cheating, they won 2, and after that, okay, everybody stop. Then Steelers, then Indianapolis, then New York Giants, then the Ravens, 2013. Because I skipped all that. Who cares about everything else?
Who cares about
But
the Ravens?
hmm,
Hmm?
I
I
can't
said
hear the
nothing.
hate. Ignoring all the
You
haters.
can. You just ignore it.
I hear nothing.
You definitely can. You know,
Either
listen.
way.
But
I'm not gonna lie, but if they go 3 for 3, we're definitely
here's
gonna see a very much different NFL next
here's
season.
why I hate the idea of the Chiefs going 3 for 3. Because it's
I would
going to
agree.
cultivate that culture so much and give them such a big head, and they've already gotten a big head from being protected by the refs and the league kind of pushing it under the rug. And
Because of the Patriots.
we've seen it live,
Yeah,
but
that's another thing. Like,
and don't get
God
me
damn.
wrong, I definitely was tired of seeing the Patriots win. Definitely was tired of that. I was ready for
Mm-hmm.
that to be done.
Like
And
like
I
like
definitely I don't want another
2021.
organization like this. It's sports need a shakeup. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, it's time we shake up sports. I don't think y'all understand. It's time that we
Okay.
take teams who are booty every year and they start getting good. Obviously, that
Well, that
starts with building
depends
the right
on
roster and
a
coaching
lot of
staff.
other factors.
But either way, it's time we stop letting these college and NFL teams repeat every single year like Alabama. I'm glad Alabama wasn't in the playoffs this year. I'm glad they weren't there. Can't stand Alabama. We're getting a rant, but that's the point. I don't want to see the Chiefs get a three-peat because it's going to give them a much bigger head. I want the Eagles to finally get another ring at least, but this would be what, their third time winning the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's actually hard. No, they definitely won the title. So yeah, I have to pull up real quick.
Yeah, I believe this would be their third.
And yeah, it is. It's very recent too. It's within the last 5 years.
Yeah, they won back in 2018, 2017.
2020.
No, 2020
It
we
was
won.
20. Kansas City Chiefs. They were the winners in 2020 Super Bowl 54. Unless I'm smoking something. Then they will have 4 rings. Mm.
They
But
won.
this will also be a repeat though, because in 2023 it was the same lineup. It was not
They
no
won
lineup,
in
same team.
2018 against New England. Yeah, 2018. That was their win.
Some of the Eagles.
So 60. Yeah.
I was talking about the Chiefs. I bet. I was
So
talking
they
about the
won Super
Chiefs.
Bowl 53.
Yeah, I was talking about the Chiefs though.
No, but yeah, no.
53.
This would be the Chiefs' third back-to-back Super Bowl, like a three-peat, back to back to
Mm,
back. But I was talking about this would give if the Eagles win on Sunday, this gives them I believe, three Super Bowls throughout their entire organization.
yes.
Let me
Yeah,
double
that
check.
would. Yeah, I went down that whole record. But but the Chiefs did beat the Eagles in 2023. So this has to be a
Oh no, if they win,
personal
this would be
win.
their second. They won 4 NFL championships and 1 Super Bowl, so this would be their second Super Bowl.
Okay, that's not bad though. Gotcha. But this win has if the Eagles don't win, then they're 2 for 2 in losses against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Me personally, could be me
Maybe I couldn't stand that kind of disrespect. I couldn't lose to the
against
Chiefs
the
again.
Chiefs. See, like the Patriots. We know the Patriots cheat. We we always know. It's the Patriots. They're
Ben
gonna
know
do this.
that.
They're gonna do this.
Ben know that.
But the Chiefs are becoming the new Patriots now. Like back to back.
I'm telling you,
Mm-mm.
the rain needs to end. The rain needs
That's
to
it.
end. There needs to be more accountability across the league as well.
Yeah, but there's so much money getting
Nah,
thrown
you
around.
good. You good. Nah, there's a lot more there needs to be more around the league as far as like, being held accountable. Cause you got quarterbacks like Mahomes who get babied for every kind of hit that they take, right? Then you
He
got
does not
Josh
like getting back.
Allen, Lamar Jackson, Anthony Richardson, Kyler Murray, Jaden Daniels out here getting punched in the mouth, but then Mahomes is getting
And
babied,
keep it going. And they keep it going.
and it keeps
Keep
going.
it going. That is why Ravens are can't say that word, the best, in my personal opinion.
I
I'm just
mean,
saying.
y'all kind of hit a
Hey,
downfall when Ray Lewis left.
we don't talk about that. That was a rough year. No, we did win the Super Bowl. Before he left, we won the Super Bowl.
That was the
And then we were
blackout Super Bowl, wasn't
trash
it?
the following season.
That was the blackout Super Bowl, wasn't it, with Joe Flacco? 2013, I believe.
Was it? Yeah, it was 2013. Yeah,
Yeah, but was
it
that the
was. It
blackout
was.
Super Bowl?
I think so. We would have double checked that.
Hey, Hennessy Prince pushing out the chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I wish I could read what you were saying better, but my screen's all fuzzy. So I'm just gonna let it ride out and reset it after the stream. Got about another 30 minutes. Y'all submit y'all questions. If y'all got any questions while we yapping, y'all submit y'all questions. Ask anything. We taking any and all questions about whatever we can answer. And if not, we both are sports analysts, so we can find you an answer pretty quick. Y'all ask us some questions. Let's get into a Q&A for a little bit. Q&A sounds fun. You like the Q&A, Marcel? You look tired of me. Where did he go? I can talk a little bit of NBA. You know about my knowledge of NBA, so you can kind of tell me, where did you
Sorry about
go?
that. I something's coming up. Having a guest over in 15 minutes involves some more stuff. Why are you looking like that?
We'll talk.
You're not talking. I don't know you like. I don't like you like that.
You
Weird. Either way,
you said you're gonna have a
Ravens are the
guest
best.
over later. I'm
We're
trying
gonna
to
be super.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of guest you having. Let me
Oh,
stop.
in
Let me
my
stop.
business. No way. I'm gonna drink
Let me
my
stop.
tea in peace. I don't need this.
Let me stop. I got tea too. Where did I put it? I think I left it in my truck. All right. Anyways, yeah, nah, Hennessy Prince, ask us whatever. If you got an NBA question, we can. I wish Quay would get in here so that way he could yap it up about NBA, but he don't want to be in here.
I have a potential hot take, but not really a hot take. But the Lakers are overrated. I'm saying.
I can see why you could say that, but Quavis, big Quavis in the
But,
building. Nah, bro, I was talking
but
about get
I
you
do
get
love.
yourself
But I
into
love
get
LeBron.
yourself into Discord, Quay. Get yourself into Discord, big dog.
Yeah,
Go to
especially
our
because I
app.
might be.
We
Especially
need
because
to
I'm
we need to
not
get
every.
some voices going. Some
Yeah, especially because I might be leaving
talkingtons.
soon.
He said Lakers overrated. I didn't say it. That was that man.
I did.
That was that
No, no,
man.
you're wrong. Let me explain myself. Actually, I don't even care about how y'all feel. Just me cute a buck. But I, it's like, don't get me wrong. They good. They do their thing almost every single game. Okay, well, every single game. They do their thing. But you hear so much about them every single time, all the time. I want to hear somebody else. I want to hear something else. I want to hear about another team doing good or
Did
another
we not
team
just
beat the
be
Lakers.
talking about the Mavericks last season and everybody? What?
I wasn't here last season.
For
I
sure.
was not paying attention because Baltimore, all we got is baseball and football. Basketball for me is kind of no
They
offense.
definitely not finna be overrated this season, bro.
I
Like
hope
they
not.
they definitely gonna be involved heavily in everything that they got going on. Trade
That's
deadline's done. My screen is getting worse and worse.
what is going on with your screen?
I don't know.
Hmm.
It's all
Is it like
pixelated.
glitching out, like blacking in and out?
That and then it's also everything's like pixelated on the screen.
Just check over your cords. Make sure your cords are in. Like take everything out, but like take out obviously not your power cord, but yeah.
Oh, I mean, I can take out
Your
my power cord. It's
I cannot believe what I'm listening to on this podcast right now. Talk about the Lakers are overrated.
I've been overrated. You can't change your mind. Change my mind. If you can change my mind, good luck with that. Goddamn.
big Quavis in the building.
You can't
I,
tell me that my Lakers are
I don't.
overrated.
You gotta change my mind. Change my mind. Because
What?
besides LeBron and now his son, it's I hear it
Oh,
too.
you
I
don't
hear
know?
so much
You
of
don't
it.
know?
Educate me.
They got Luca, my boy.
Oh, there, look up. Wait, hold on. Let's change. Hold on. Let's change it. This might change
Where
my
you
opinion. Hold
been?
up.
You didn't know this?
No, I merely track football.
We traded AD. We traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic.
Why Anthony Davis though?
Huh?
He needs to
What?
be gone.
Why
So
Anthony?
look,
What did he
this is what happened, right? This is what happened, and I'm so
I'm listening.
excited I get to talk about this because I've barely had the time to process everything. Um, the Lakers are winning their 18th championship this season. Okay, let me
So
tell
not
you, we're
so not
winning our
not tracking.
18th championship this season,
Okay.
and the Celtics will not have one over us anymore. That has been burning my soul ever since they won last year. Has been burning my soul that the Celtics have one more championship than us. I am a diehard Lakers fan. In Boston, we're coming for number 18 this season.
Okay. Okay.
So check it out. You have Luka Doncic, one of the most it's supposed to be untouchable generational talents that we've ever seen, especially for a fat Yugoslavic baby. You know what I'm saying? Like this man is untouchable. You know what I mean? This man, Luka Doncic, is a perennial 28 points per game scorer. Okay, I promise. I'm not trying to put my camera down. I'm just putting my joint out there. Lotus. Um,
I'm live
Jordan,
stream,
Luka
Quay.
Doncic, huh?
I'm live.
I know
Good.
you are.
Good.
Relax.
That's why I said I'm not trying to put my camera down for any other reason. I'm just plugging in my HDMI cord real quick. Um,
You got context now.
There we
Luka
go.
Doncic is gonna be playing a one. Austin Reeves, as long as he can stay consistent and play good off the pick and roll, or even just stay on the outside, because Luka Doncic can get inside, right? Luka Doncic is one of those big body point guards that can roll inside, roll with a lob threat to the newly acquired Mark Williams, because that was our main concern, right? Our main concern was Anthony Davis is gone, and all we're left with is Christian Coloco and Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood, but I doubt Christian Wood is touching the floor at all this season, if at all.
so
Um,
so so did Anthony Davis do anything wrong to warrant his trade?
no, no, not
Yeah,
at all.
because
Because
It just was a business deal. That's all it was.
I
for
get
one,
that, but it's like he's not like dead weight. Like
no, not at
Nah,
all.
I just be
nah.
viewing trades kind of different, especially with a player like him. It's like, what was the reason? You could have just kept him, kept him with the roster, kept trade out somebody else. Then unbeatable team right there. You know what I mean?
So the main reason why we got rid of Anthony Davis is when you look at the roster in whole, you
Whoa!
have Austin Reeves. What?
My computer. I might gotta reset my computer like entirely right now.
What
Come
happened?
on, man.
Hold on. Um.
Just a look of panic on that man's face right now.
I thought you got like news about a trade that just happened. We're like, oh, watching trades live or something like that.
Oh,
Restart
man.
your laptop.
Bro, all I seen was like, dude, just
I can't even get to it to restart.